Hi, it's Bryce, Lansing, Minnesota. My mom's at the Alzheimer's home, Our House in Austin, Minnesota. She's been neglected over the course of the last 5 years. I'm not Cool Cat, by the way. I've been crying for 3 weeks, so I got bags. I look like a raccoon, so here we go. And I just took care of my hair because I got these patches. It's falling out. I got these circles all over, so there you go. Great fucking life. Our House. Let's talk about the ugly truth regarding profits and money behind letting our loved ones lie around in piss-filled sheets and clothing and shit-filled whatever. No diapers and everything else. Keystone Communities out of Indiana purchased Our House in 2010. I just looked, according to the government averages on their website, Our House and Keystone Senior Communities in Minnesota, the average to stay at a Alzheimer's home where they neglect and abuse people, some, is $4,618 a month. And in Wisconsin, it's $5,130 a month. 572 beds. That's what Keystone Communities out of Indiana purchased when they purchased Our House Senior Living from OurHouseSL.com, whose boss is Angie Hildebrand in Cambridge, Wisconsin. They purchased 572 beds for sake of ease regarding math. Let's say $5,000 a month, okay? $2,860,000 every single month. 34 million. That's just Our House. That's just Our House spread out over 28 communities in Wisconsin and Minnesota. $34,320,000 a year. Are we starting to figure out what's going on here? Are we starting to see the ugly truth? Okay? Now, Keystone, they have their Keystone Communities out of Indiana. They are the ones who purchased Our House. They have 260 beds. This was as of several years ago. I'm sure they built or acquired more. They had 260 beds. In Indiana, it's $4,800 average a month. So that's $1,248,000 a month, or $14,976 a year. That's Keystone Communities out of Indiana, $14,976. Like I say, they've probably no doubt built more or acquired more because you're starting to see the ugly truth about elderly neglect and abuse. Follow the money. As the Philly dog always said, follow the money. Follow the money. You add both Keystone, which is $14,976,000 a year. You add that to Our House's $34,320,000 a year, and you get $49,200,000, can't read my writing, and $96,000 a year. This is what $50 million buys you. Your fucking mom lying around in no diaper, piss-filled clothing, time and again, fucking time and again, meeting after meeting. Oh, we're so sorry. Yeah, no. Our House manager, president, Angie Hildebrand out of Cambridge, Wisconsin. She's the president of Our House. $50 million, and that's what it gets you, folks. $50 million gets you piss-soaked sheets with your mom, no diaper, lying around. I called 911 that night, and the Austin police called me back and said she went to bed at 6:30. This was around 10ish. She went to bed at 6:30. They were going to let her sleep till morning because they didn't want to disturb her. So my mom lied around in piss-soaked clothing with no diaper for 12 hours. Several days later was admitted to Mayo Hospital in Austin, Minnesota with a severe urinary tract infection and severe dehydration. Several days later, my mom, right here, piss-soaked clothing, admitted to Mayo Hospital in Austin, Minnesota, a couple of days after I filmed this and caught those people. The videos that you've seen, okay? $50 million. That's what this is all about. This is all about the Philly wise. The Philly dog always said, follow the money. Former superstar in the NFL, New York Jet, Philip Wise. He's always said, no matter the issue, follow the money. Now, my math could be wrong. I could be way off. And I would love to stand corrected if I am. But I've gone over this again and again. I've been at this. It's 420. Jesus fuck, anyone has a huge bag of weed, come on over. There's not enough fucking weed in the world I could smoke to get this shit out of my head. $50 million. And I want to tell you one last thing. Starting Friday and all weekend, in my OCD bipolar way, I wrote email after email after email. Facebook message after Facebook message after Facebook message. I wrote 53 media outlets and politicians. 53. 5-3. I don't have any teeth, so it's probably hard to understand. 5-3. I wrote 53 media outlets and politicians. As of right now, at 4:21 on Tuesday morning, I've had 3 replies. I've had 3 replies. One of them's a friend, Jeff Passel, who said, good luck, hope your mom gets some help. And the other 2 sent me right back to the Minnesota Department of Health and some fucking worthless omnibudsman whom I wrote back in November. They wrote me back, asked me what the address to the place was, and sent me a letter and said, nope, no worries, everything's good, everything's checked out. 53 politicians and media outlets, and they're all listed on my Facebook page. 3 of them have replied, okay? Now, we're talking about old fucking white people lying around in piss-filled sheets and whatever. Maybe I should start sending out letters and emails saying, you know what, I thought I saw a Confederate flag hanging in our house. I goddamn guarantee you the fucking people the shit would hit the fan, and there would be people there the next day from everywhere. The president of Keystone would probably fly in from Indiana. Or maybe I should say I overheard someone calling another person a fag or a homo. Again, everyone. But as long as it's just old white people lying around in piss-soaked clothing, 53 fucking politicians and media outlets I wrote all weekend long. And as of Tuesday morning at 4:22, I've had 3 replies. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else I can do. I've begged. I've gone so far, I've tried to publicly shame and humiliate them now. You have to try to publicly shame and humiliate people to get them to fucking be nice to my mom and your parents and grandparents. Please. Please spread the word. This is what this fucking scam is all about. Senior citizens, Alzheimer's patients, senior care centers, Alzheimer's care centers. That's what it's about, folks. It's about $50 million. I've been saying for the longest time these are cash cow cattle barns. I finally posted over the weekend, I looked and finally found where Keystone, when they acquired Our House at OurHouseSL.com, Randy Klein at rklein@OurHouseSL.com, and Angie Hildebrandt, the president of Our House out of Cambridge, Wisconsin. I've been trying to say all weekend, this is what this is all about. And I finally found and posted where a fellow globetrotter in the investment community said when Keystone acquired Our House, They acquired a new portfolio. It's what our parents and grandparents and everyone else, that's what they are. They are fucking stocks and bonds in investment portfolios. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do. I give 53 letters, 3 response. I give. I fucking give. I don't know what else to do. I'm one person in a palatial 900 square foot fucking 120-year-old house here trying to do shit on my own to get my mom a diaper and some fucking a little reprieve from neglect and abuse. I don't know what the fuck else to do. I don't know what. I'm done. I give.